A non-winner, Mike Miller with the power, going against, I think, bowling's toughest competitor right now, Norm Duke.
Bowling, 35 to the winner, 18,000 to the runner-up. First shot. And a 4-pin on that shot by Mike Miller of Albuquerque. There's
Mike.
Johnny Petraglia on the right of your screen.
Mike cross lane, a lot of speed.
Well, our telecast, you'll occasionally get a shot of a gentleman with a notepad writing. You know it's an important event when Hal Shanahan of the Akron Beacon Journal comes, and the same for Bill Nichols of Cleveland Plain Dealer, Matt Fiorito of Detroit. This is a national championship. It's, as Bo said, the first of the 3 big ones in bowling.
And the Toledo Blade always covers it, gives us good coverage, Chris. Now Duke.
Sure do. Well, there he is, the native of Fort Worth, Texas.
Norm Duke, 6-step delivery, good for a short-statured man, diminutive to say the least, and has just a great style. Look at how steady his head is, good concentration, stays right underneath the ball, and a good finish at the foul line. You really just can't do it much better than he is. He's he's such a versatile player.
Norm leaving the 10-pin. He's been on 4 telecasts in 5 weeks, becoming a regular here on Saturday afternoon.
A lot of Texans. Look at it. Ozio, Ballard, Duke, Lawrence, Chris Warren, Ringener, Mark Williams, McCordick, Dickinson. Why are they so tough in Texas? Match play competition, Chris. They still draw their guns and put up their own money down there, and that develops great players.
Speaking of top guns in Texas, how about Byron Nelson and Ben Hogan? I know Byron's watching.
Byron, one of my favorites, and this young man's getting to be one of everybody's favorites with all that power. Mike Miller.
So Mike has a 2-8-10 bow.
Big trouble, Chris, as he sends the ball wide. It's almost impossible to make this spare. He's just going to try to throw hard at the 2-8 and bounce one of those pins out. Bad mistake there as he gives up 2 pins on the count.
I've seen so many bowlers haunted by that type of a shot.
Well, you're right, Chris. You can't let your temper get to you, and I don't know if that's so much Mike's temper, but he didn't take the time to think. And for that particular spare, there's 2 schools of thought. You can either throw it left-handed. Some of these guys are pretty good left-handed bowlers, or try to slide the 2 into the 10. Now he has to recover in the 3rd.
The ability to make an error and come back. Unlike golf, in bowling, you make an error, you can never recover it. You can never, but you can in golf with the next great shot on the same hole. But in bowling, a frame is a frame.
Good point, too, Chris. And bowling is all sudden death. It's like going to extra holes in golf. So score is kind of relative. It's match play competition.
All right. Norm Duke, one of the hottest bowlers on the tour, recalls his most disappointing moment on the tour.
Peoria, Illinois last year. I was on television, and it was just in my mind that I was going to win the tournament. It was a done deal. And I won the first 2 games and lost the next one. And you know, I had to get off the pair, and it was like, I don't want to, you know. I'm going to win this tournament. It was over. It crushed me. And it's the first time that I had tears in my eyes because of bowling. And I look back at the time, and I remember it.
That was a 5th frame shot by Mike Miller of Albuquerque. And as you saw, he left that middle pin, the 5, running behind our time schedule. So while we were away, Mike marked with a spare covering the 10 pin in the 4th frame. And all the time he had that strike working and really wanted to strike in the 4th, but now trails Norm Duke, the top seed, the tournament leader, by 27 pins, and Norm can increase it now.
Duke up and down all week long, had a 300 game and a low of 127, but he zeroed in today. Slides by the 2-5 and just keeping the ball light in the pocket. You don't want to get a split and open up the door, Chris.
We just had a first. 30 years.
Yes.
Somebody heard us talking.
My goodness.
I mean, other than on. That means you're not concentrating.